So this is my air compressor. It sits outside, and I turn it on, and I have trouble in the wintertime because sometimes when it gets below freezing, the pressure gauge will freeze up, and then when it so it doesn't shut off, and then it runs until the safety valve pops off, and then it might run all night long if I don't ever hear it, which isn't good for the air compressor. So I have to come out here, and so I turn it off every day when I'm not using it. But then, I turn it on and I forget it's on. And so I came up with a solution for that. So here's the contactor that I used, and I'll put a link to one of these in the description in case you're interested. But it's an air conditioner contactor. I thought about using a relay, but relays don't do really great with motors because they spike such a high amperage when you first turn them on. But this is the line that brings in the 24 volts that flips the coil, and then this is the contacts for the 220 that runs to the air compressor. I got to get this tidied up a little bit and get the cover put on it, but this is what it looks like. So here's the switch inside, and it's just a three-way switch, and you can get low voltage ones. It just flips 24 volts, but you can get low voltage ones, but they're like $10 or $20 a piece. It's insane. If you can find one, they're hard to find too. And this is just a regular household three-way switch, and they're like $2 or $3. And then I've got an LED up here, and the LED is to let you know that it's turned on. That's kind of the main purpose of this whole thing, is just so you'll see it and know that you forgot and left it on. And I used a three-way switch because I wanted one up in my garage so that you can turn it on in the shop, but then if you leave it on, you'll see it up in the garage. My wife can see it up there, and I can turn it off, or she can turn it off, if we know I'm not using it anymore. But let me turn it on for you. You can hear the compressor start, and you can see that LED is blinding. You can't miss it. And I'll put a link to the LED and maybe the switch, I don't know, and a wiring diagram for this if you want, because all I'm doing is switching 24 volts with this three-way switch, and this LED is just picking that up and letting you know that it's turned on, and that goes out to the contactor and flips it on. Alright, well, if you have the same problems that I do, leaving stuff on, being forgetful, and maybe a compressor or something totally different, you might enjoy this project. Hope this was interesting to you. Thank you for watching.